Okay, I'm gonna try to clean up these ports a little bit. Okay, I thought I'd bring you in closer to see what's going on. So this is what it sort of started out looking like. You see like where the gland rings would fit, there's a little shoulder. But like on this one over here, you can really see a pronounced shoulder on it. And the center one. This one, the bottom shoulder isn't showing up much. This one has a very, very good shoulder on it. And then the intakes. And then this one, the shoulder is pretty good on it too. So I'm not sure what happened with that one over there, but I just want to show you what kind of starting out, what they look like. And then I'll finish it up. Okay, I sprayed the exhaust manifold and intake manifolds with this high heat 1200 degree paint, and so it won't rust after milling the surface down right here to get, there's a little bit of space at this end and a little space at this end, and I tried to mill it flat the best I could just using concrete slab and getting it as level and straight as I could with a straight edge. I think there's still going to be just a little bit of a space here and here, and I just had to stop at some point. But I sprayed it with black paint. I actually went in and cleaned up these where the gland rings will sit on the exhaust, and there's like a little, you can see, it's like a little lip and ridge in there. And they're full of gunk. This one's maybe a little easier to see. But I cleaned those out. I'm thinking to order some gland rings before I put this back on, and see if that'll help seal it up nice and tight. But anyways, that's pretty much it. I gotta put this, get the gland rings and put this back on. Okay, we're making a little progress getting the engine back together, and this video I'm going to just put the exhaust intake manifold back on. Still working on the carburetor, so those are going to be a little while, but I'm going to just go ahead and put this back on and get it a little better together. So if you look at the restoration guidelines, this may not be absolutely correct. I just went ahead and painted it all high temperature black, and yeah, I've seen where it's supposed to be kind of natural color, which then you have to like clear coat it because natural color is just going to rust. And then the intake is supposed to be like engine color green. And you know, if you take them apart right here, you can separate the two and paint them up, you know, green and high temperature kind of silvery aluminum color, but for natural metal finish looking. But for my purposes, high heat black works and looks pretty nice, so I'm just going to stick with it. If I take this off, and I didn't really want to take this apart because it's been together for 90 years, and I didn't want to open a can of worms of, you know, separating the intake and exhaust, and then you have to get this lined up again, this plane of get it flat and back together. So didn't want to do that. So after grinding this flat, I can see when I put this on here, just without the gaskets, that there's very little space there and very little there. Like, I don't know if you even put anything through there. So it's fairly close to being the right. Got these in here. I think earlier in the video you saw where my studs actually came out because the nut is rusted on there so tight, and I'm gonna leave it and not fight with it, and at some point may try to get some studs and nuts to go on there. Oh, I forgot this. Over here in my parts, the little crown washers. Crown goes towards me. The concave area goes towards the engine. And it happened that the two center ones were the ones that the studs came out. And two outer ones with their washers.